Good morning, folks. It is a cold morning this morning, -2 when we woke up. We're in Kingman.
Yes, we're all bundled up in our woolies, and hopefully it'll warm up. Well, not hopefully, it will warm up during the day. Right now it is very chilly, and it's still kind of windy.
Got the long johns on.
Normally I'd be telling you what the plan was for today's ride, but as it turned out, it was different than planned. We ended up going further than expected. So what we did was we went to Wikieup, taking the bypass around Hualapai Mountain, and then we visited a couple of old mines along the way. And we managed to cross the river at Alamo Lake and camped near the Wayside Oasis. Originally we planned on not going that far, but there was a lot of road running, so we managed to cover more ground than expected.
These are the Hualapai Mountains here, and we're taking a bypass trail around them because there's too much ice and snow on the trails up in the mountains. It goes up to over 7,000 feet up there, so they quite often have snow at those altitudes. The case today, so we're taking a safe route. We learned our lesson.
It's called Hualapai Mountain Ranch. We're following along a pipeline, but it's all ranch. So I picked a good day to drive because Dave's already had to get out 3 times and open and close gates.
Yeah, we've had, I think, only 2 days before, and that was on the very first day.
Yeah,
Nice views coming through here.
it is.
Can't believe we're already on day 6.
I know.
Take that 4 gates. Alamo Road, which is part of the Hualapai bypass. Part of it is paved, and part of it, as you can see, is gravel.
And it's very dusty.
I'm holding back because the dust is pretty thick. He's coming right at me.
Okay. So we made a turn off of Alamo Road. Now we're on a road that's taking us into Wikieup. We're going to fuel up there before we head back out this way and get back onto the trail.
The road's called Chicken Springs Road.
Got an area around here with all kinds of Joshua trees. I didn't know they had them around these parts.
Yeah, they look healthy.
I've never seen Joshua trees as thick as this, even in Joshua Tree National Park.
Yeah, there's tons of them.
And they're big.
Yeah. It's pretty up in here.
Yeah.
Lots of Joshua trees and then cedar itch looking bushes and
Junipers, I think.
and all sorts of, I'm not sure what the proper name is, I call it elephant ear cactus.
I call them Mickey Mouse cactus. It's a nice valley view.
Oh, wow.
The bed with that pole right in the middle of it. Yeah, so we would have come down the mountain. I guess that's Wikieup down there.
Yeah.
We are all fueled up and we left Wikieup and we backtracked to the point that we're now onto new trails again.
It's so pretty in here.
Correct.
Yeah.
Kind of Utah-ish.
Yeah, it is.
More Joshua's again.
And big juniper trees. We're heading into an old ghost town called Signal. Gonna check out what's to see. Don't really know what to expect, but there's a bunch of different things down here. An old cemetery, some sort of an old pond, some ruins, and I don't know what else. We shall see.
It seems to be a town called Signal. And so now there's just a bunch of ruins. This is some sort of foundation of something. Not sure what it is. That's where the river would flow if there was any water in it. This is so cool. This is like a big water diverter.
Yeah. I wonder if there used to be some sort of a dam across that wash.
Maybe.
And they're bringing the water down through here. I don't know, maybe this was an old mill or something? I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, these rocks are huge, and a lot of them have been, like, whatever, milled, chiseled. And that looks like maybe it's kind of a sluice gate. I don't know what this thing is, but it looks old. Looks like they've used mattress springs for rebar in this thing. That's half of a huge nut. That's cool. I have to leave everything where you found it because it's an archaeological site. This is a better shot of this huge structure. Wish we knew what it was about. I'm taking a little hike to, I think, a family cemetery. I have a weird obsession with cemeteries. Dave doesn't like them. So I'm just gonna walk and see what I can see. It's just up here a bit. This is the Oliak family gravesite. It's maintained by the Americans MC. There's quite a lot of gravesites in here. Somebody who died in World War II, I'm presuming. December 1919, passed away December 1944. Private 318 Infantry. There's somebody from 1928. Wow. 1845 to 1911. 1973, 1968, 1836 to 1927.
I'm not sure what this is. There's a hole down there. I guess this was the entrance to the old mine.
The mine shaft?
Yeah. Looks like it was the entrance. It's all closed off.
So that was signal. Now we're going to head to something called McCrackin Mine. And again, not sure what we're going to see there. We'll find out when we get there. There it is.
This is an old stone cabin. Down below us is McCrackin Mine, so I don't know if somebody lived here or if this was the offices.
The sign just says it's a cultural thing and enjoy, don't destroy.
That's McCrackin Mine down there, or whatever, infrastructure for McCrackin Mine.
Yeah.
Let's go see what's in the cabin.
That's hilarious. Fancy fireplace,
Mm-hmm.
hardwood floors.
Looks like it's got a bar over here. Somebody liked the rum. This is cool.
This is cool.
Picnic table. This is Mississippi Mud, famous slow brewed black and tan porter and pilsner beer. Well, that was the easy way up to McCrackin Mine.
Yeah. Well, there's our first glimpse of Alamo Lake. We've actually gone a little further than planned today, so that's good. It'll mean we have a shorter final day. There was a fair amount of road riding today, so the distance ticked off quicker than expected. May actually be able to cross today. Huh?
Yeah.
And then there's BLM camping on the other side, so they'll be able to easily find a place to camp for the night.
Yep.
Even have a pre-made fire pit most likely. We called ahead when we were in Wikieup to the Wayside, which is a campground near the river crossing we have to make. And I asked them what the situation was, and the grown-up one said, no problem crossing, just go straight, don't slow down, don't stop, don't deviate from your course across the river. So, as of a week or so ago, nobody could make it across, so this is a major improvement over the last week or so.
So, how do you know what it is that you're supposed to stay on if it's under the water?
I'm hoping it's going to be obvious. We know where we crossed the last several times as well. So we'll see whether that line makes sense. But if people are staying on a course across the thing, we should be able to see where they're going in and where they're coming out.
Yeah.
I think we saw that sign last year. That was the first time we ever had heard of the Arizona Peace Trail.
Yeah.
I can't believe how high the water is compared to last year. The water right there, and last year we used to drive across a trail that is down in the middle of that water.
Oh, and we're back in the lovely flower.
Silt, yeah. This part of the trail many times last year.
Yeah.
Went to Maggie's Wash, went to Muncie. There's videos of those trips as well. If you want to check those out, there'll be links in the description and also above on the screen. It's a little bumpy right now, so my voice is a little shaky. The Maggie's Wash one is pretty cool. It's quite a fantastic slot canyon. You should check it out. You also visit this mine that you can see up ahead here. Or I guess it was a smelter or something. I see the school bus.
Yeah.
This is all silt here, and it's extremely dusty, as I can tell from the water. I see tracks there.
Yep.
Wish us luck.
I'll be right behind you.
Well, we made it. Little damp.
Little damp. Soaked. This is our last night of camping. There's the sun going down. And here's our setup for the night. There's Michel over there. And as you can see, there's a lot of donkey activity. I think we've actually stopped the ATV right on a donkey trail because you can see a pathway. But all sorts of donkey activity here. And we can hear them out there. And we've seen them running past. Not sure if that got picked up, but that was a donkey. Anyway, we're starting to make our supper, our last night of our delicious suppers.
I won't do that again. Please don't know that yet.
Yeah. Michel brought various stews and things like that, and just eat. Yeah, canned goods. So might just go that route.
It's really okay if you're backpacking somewhere and you want light.
Yeah.
Not carry cans.
Yeah.
But you carry cans.
Yep. Anyway.
Much better than this stuff.
Yeah. That's true. Anyway.
Gonna get Masons.
Just to finish getting camp set up. And, oh, look, there's a donkey right there.
There's a donkey right there.